Hey everybody, it's Mel, and I'm here to give you 3 self-tape tips. I hear actors say to me, oh, but Mel, I already know, I have a backdrop, I have a ring light, and I know how to shoot on my phone. I'm still seeing 60% of actors coming into the audition room with a super cluttered background because they haven't figured out how to set up their backdrop or how to tighten the framing so that we just see them on the backdrop. Please do yourself a favor and get your backdrop set up so that we don't see anything in the background. Like right now, I'm sure these pillows are a little bit distracting. And if you think about it, I'm seeing 80 to 120 auditions a day, and after a while, it's just human that we're going to tune out a tiny bit, and the more distracting the background, the more opportunity you're giving casting to get a little bit distracted. So please do yourself a favor and invest in a backdrop if you're somebody who's self-taping on a weekly basis. The second tip I want to give you, there's a ton of directions now. I know somebody just shared a video with me where there's an actor, like, it's hysterical, talking about all the direction that casting gives and how much we're asking you to do. I know that it can feel overwhelming. Boil it down to actable steps that you can really master when you're doing that audition. It can feel overwhelming. Read the directions through fully a couple of times. Visually see where you're going to place yourself, where you're going to be delivering dialogue, who you're connecting with, and what you're supposed to be doing in that spot. Again, not overwhelming yourself. I know there can be a ton of directions, but I just want to make sure that you're able to really digest it in that short amount of time. We are always giving you a casting deadline because we have one on our end as well. If you do need a little bit more time, please ask your agent or your manager, or if you don't have an agent and manager and we're just calling you in directly on the casting side, just ask us, hey, listen, I'm at work. I really wasn't able to get this done. Can I get it to you in the next hour? I wouldn't do that every time, but really if you are struggling to get it in by that time, go ahead and just ask. If you don't ask, we can't help you, right? So I want to make sure that you're able to do the work that you want to be able to do. The other tip that I want to give about self-taping, so many actors are still sending it through Google Drive. Please don't do that. It creates, a lot of times the videos aren't scanned on our end and it'll say virus on there, and I don't really want to open a self-tape that could give my computer a virus. So please find a better way to be able to send your video to us. If you want to do Vimeo and then put a password on it, I'm fine with that because it's been virus scanned. Okay, I hope that these tips help, and I will see you in my next video.